So, night is approaching. Are you setting up camp?
Yes. Are we still in the open grassland?
There's a little bit more cover now since you're getting close to the mountains.
Okay.
Some scattering of trees.
I realized that we did not tie them up or encumber them in any way, so they could be coming for us at any minute.
You also left them with weapons that they didn't have before.
We gave them weapons?
Well, we took better ones. You were the one who was like, don't take anything, leave something behind.
Yeah, because I'm not a thief.
Well, we left weapons and took weapons.
Okay. We should have left sticks or something.
I mean, technically, javelins are sticks.
Yeah, javelins are just really pointy sticks.
Well-balanced and pointy sticks.
Alright. So we're camping out in the stand of trees.
Sounds like it.
Alright.
Can I get a nook, like, up in the tree somewhere?
A scout.
Yeah.
A D8. Oh, wait, it's about to be night. We don't need to take a short rest, I guess. We're taking a long rest. Sorry, guys. It's been a while since I played D&D.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to have to satisfy my Jones with my 3 other groups.
But we're your favorite, right?
Man, I've been playing 2/5 less D&D than normal.
Well, it's because this entire month is screwed.
And next one, too, if you think about it. But
Oh,
don't think
God.
about it.
Here's the thing. You're thinking about it? I need you not to think about it.
Yeah, at the end of the month, I will close on my house, so that's probably not going to be a good day.
You just need to be like, we'll pay you in pizza and booze if you lift our heavy furniture and play D&D.
This is great podcast content, guys.
We're long resting. We're asleep. This is what our dreams are made of.
This is
Our
banter.
dreams are made of youngish people living very ordinary lives. Their inability to play fictional games.
Have you ever seen the image of, like, the dragon sitting around a table playing, like, lawyers and housewives or something?
All right, so y'all aren't doing anything special. You're just going to sleep.
Does anyone have the cast alarm or, like, a way to create an alarm?
I have, like, no magic. I'm literally out of spells. And I don't have a lot to begin with.
I don't have any spell slots anyway, but my cantrips won't help either.
Well, me neither.
That's why I'm going up with a tree.
You can tie some janglies to some rope.
Hey, you know what? Tripwires are good enough for Orianna. I'll set one up.
Okay. I think
I
that's
do
going to be
that.
a survival check.
No roll necessary.
It's just an automatic pass.
What's survival?
Wisdom.
+1. An 8.
You struggle for a while and eventually give up, realizing that it's gonna eat into your rest time if you keep working on this.
I tried, you guys. I tried, you guys.
I'd like to climb into the tree.
No!
Heikki climbs into the tree.
No, I'd like to climb into the tree, please.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you make a check for climbing into a tree.
Okay.
If there's not a situation going on. You know what? Make a survival check to see if you can get a good little like orangutan nest.
Oh, perfect.
Set
That's
up.
a -1, so 14.
Yeah, it's crude, but it's slightly more comfortable than tree bark.
Excellent.
I'm just gonna lean up against the tree and go to sleep.
Thanks for your help. We really appreciate it.
You go to sleep. You rest for several hours. Nothing happens.
Alright.
Great podcast stuff, guys.
I got this great podcast you should listen to. It's called Nothing Happens.
It's great. The characters just do whatever the fuck they want, and they win everything all the time.
And then they just like talk about stupid shit.
About closing on houses.
I'm lulling you guys into a false sense of security that nothing ever happens during the night. You just wait. Okay, you wake up. Mountains are nearby to the north.
Dust myself off. Grab Heikki out the tree. And make the way towards the mountains.
And Heikki, you notice that your potion has refilled.
Oh.
Not Heikki.
Heikki has the potion now.
Oh.
Krolm thinks it's plague magic.
Well, I've already drank out of it, and
Krolm
I
is
lived.
thoroughly convinced that it's plague magic. And no amount of evidence will contradict that thought.
What's really funny is that he tried to get evidence, but he was just gathering evidence so that it wouldn't convince him later. Like, because he fed it to the bullywug.
He doesn't know if it's gonna kill you like 3 years from now.
You guys also didn't go back to check on the bullywug. You decided not to waste your time.
It was out of our way. I stand by that decision.
But Orianna has drank this potion twice now. Seemingly to no ill effect.
And how many charges does it have?
It's once per day.
Once per day.
Until the end of time. Is that what you were asking? Like if it only refills for 15 times?
No, like if it was 1 or 3 per day.
Until the hag activates the plague magic in it.
Alright, we're moving north. We better be encountering some shit.
You walk for a while, entering the foothills of the mountains. You have to kind of go along, circle around a couple of the mountains to get to the mouth of the river. And as you begin getting closer, you start to notice an oddity. It's no roll required. It's pretty obvious, but you'll see every once in a while what appears to be a statue of a predator,
like lions and tigers and bears.
Predator? Oh, we went to very different places.
Did we find... Are there any humanoids?
No, there are a couple of, like foxes, stuff like that. Not any giant, scary lion type things, but foxes, maybe a couple of wolves.
Is there anything that looks like super sweet? Like a wolf, like frozen mid-snarl?
Ooh.
How is that sweet?
Like cool. Like dope.
Ballet.
Oh, okay.
Badass.
It kind of looks like somebody chiseled a series of art statues of very confused animals.
Huh?
They're all confused. None of them look all like angry and badass.
No, they all look pretty confused. Like, why am I a statue?
Do they look carved or do they look like a stone animal?
Make an investigation check.
Yeah, so Adam's getting the vibe that these are humans turned into animals, but Heikki is -1 on wisdom, so he's not.
What is it? Investigation?
Yep.
18.
18. You take a closer look, and you can't make out any tool marks.
Oh, shit.
There's something around... Oh, wait. Here, hang on. I have a character voice. There's something around here that is turning things into stone. So we should leave, like, now.
How do things get turned into stone?
Yeah, because it's not like we live in a world where there's magic. Or a fucking spell called Turn to Stone.
It's plague magic.
It's not plague magic!
You can't call if everything is plague magic, then nothing is special. Do you understand?
Go ahead and roll a perception check, everybody.
Ooh, that's not good.
But that's a 21.
Ooh,
Nice.
14.
8.
Okay. Krolm, in the distance, you can hear, it kind of sounds like a squawking noise. It's not super agitated, but there's a squawking noise coming from somewhere up ahead.
Creature nearby.
Yeah, there's stone. We already went over
Living
this.
creature nearby.
Oh, I see.
Some kind of weird bird thing.
Like a goose?
You are full of colorful imagery.
It's a thing. It's like a bird. It's a bird thing.
Is it the bird or is it like a bird? This is very important.
I'm pretty sure it's a goose.
I've never heard a bird like this, so it's either a weird bird I've never seen or some kind of bird thing.
Have you ever seen a goose?
Let's really delve into how many birds you've seen.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, start from your childhood. Let's really dig into this.
There's the black ones that eat corpses.
Uh-huh.
There's the big ones with the really long legs.
Flamingos?
I don't know what they're called. We called them dinner.
Are they pink? I thought you ate frogs.
That too. We eat a lot of things.
Can you tell us where it is?
I have a vague bead on. It's north of us, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit farther into the direction that you're heading.
So dead ahead.
Well, I'm not afraid of some stupid chicken. And I stand akimbo, staring north.
If the bird's not made of stone, we should eat it. Gain its power.
Are you, like, hungry, or do you just want to kill a bird?
Do I have to pick?
Yes.
I hate birds.
Birds killed my tribe. No.
A bird killed my father.
You don't know my pain.
All right, let's go. Let's
All
check
right.
out this bird.
So we will roll up on the squawky bird thing.
Okay.
Carefully and watching out for snake-haired women in the area.
Does carefully mean stealthily?
I will attempt
Sure.
to stealth. It will probably not go well.
Before that happens, I reach out and touch Orianna and cast invisibility.
Does that just mean I'm invisible, or do I have to roll?
You're invisible.
You're invisible, which gives you advantage on stealth, I think.
Can I see myself? Like, if I hold my hand out, can I see my hand?
Can you tell you just went invisible?
Probably
Yeah.
not.
And then I need to roll a wild surge.
I mean, probably not to seeing yourself. Probably yes to knowing you're invisible.
Oh. Holy shit, I didn't know I could do this.
Shh! You be quiet. In case, a snake-haired lady comes. They won't see you, so you save us.
Okay, so stealth rolls.
Alrighty.
Oh, no.
Even with
I rolled a
advantage?
natural 1. Oh, do I have advantage?
I think so with the invisibility.
We never established it.
Let's see. So I got a whopping 7.
I got a 10.
15.
Okay, you're approaching this stream bed that runs into and joins the river, and as you enter this clearing by the stream bed, there are 3 what look like lizard bat chickens.
Come again?
Okay.
They look exactly like lizard bat chickens. Like, imagine if chickens did a lot of meth and fucked a lot of rabbits.
And fucked a lot of bats?
Like imagine like a methed out half pterodactyl, half chicken.
Yeah, it's like if a raptor, if one of those really small raptors had the beak of a chicken and the wings of a bat, kind of.
Does it have claws?
Yeah.
So it's a velociraptor.
Velocibat chicken.
As you enter this clearing, there's 3 of them, and they very clearly have noticed Krolm and Heikki
Oops.
as they start squawking angrily, and they know that there's a threat, so there's not going to be any surprise, even though Oriana's technically hidden right now. So I'm going to need everybody to go and roll initiative.
Alrighty.
Oh, shit. Damn it! That's a 1.
8.
Nat 20.
Damn.
Do I add anything to a 1, or is it like, nope, you fucked up, you get
I
1?
mean, you get 1 plus your dex and or whatever your initiative bonus is.
Okay, so I have a 3.
Krolm got a nat 20 or a 20 total, or both?
It was both. It was
Okay.
I have no bonus to initiative, so whatever I roll is straight up.
All right. One of them rolled a nat 20 and has a +1.
Fuck.
So first in the order is one of these lizard bat chickens.
Let's call him Harvey.
As it sees this giant man entering this clearing with a hungry look in his eyes. The first lizard bat chicken.
Harvey.
They're cockatrices.
His name is Harvey. We have established. It's canon. Doesn't matter what he is. It only matters who he is inside.
It's gonna squawk and flap its way up and try to bite Krolm in the face.
Alright.
So, that is a 7 to hit.
Good thing you got that armor.
Doesn't even get past the shield.
That's its turn. Krolm, you're up.
Breakfast! As I push it off of my shield and I come down with the axe on top of it.
Okay,
That is an 18.
that'll hit.
Gonna have me some cockatrice fricassee.
For sure.
That is a 7 plus 3, 10.
10 damage. And you're hitting the one that was hitting you, that was pecking at you, right?
Yep.
Alright. It does not look happy about that. Anything else?
Don't got a lot in the way of bonus actions at the moment, so that will be it.
Okay. The other 2 cockatrices are next. They still don't see Orianna, and Heikki's a very small person, so Krolm is the biggest threat, so they are going to both squawk and come at Krolm. I'm going to say just from the way that this is happening, that they are these two are going to get flanking because they're going to come around to your sides. The first one will not have flanking. So each of these will be with advantage. That's an 18 to hit.
19.
Nice. And the second one...
Tank's got a tank!
Ooh, the second one was a nat 20.
A
nat 20 and a 15. So if we're doing the new crit rolls, that is going to be 4 plus a d4, which is 2.
I vote the new crit rules only apply to us and not the monsters we're fighting.
No,
I actually
with
think
that.
I may have accidentally done that last session and not because I think something crit against Krolm or no, it was against Orianna actually. It was because you were unconscious and he got an automatic crit, and I don't think I used the new crit rules on that.
I like the danger.
Okay, so that's a 4 plus 2 plus 1, so you take 7 piercing damage.
I'm going to try to Stone's Endurance that.
Okay,
That is a 12 plus 2, 14 to reduce.
okay, so no damage. It does still hit, so you still need to make a con save.
Con save. Oh, shitting fucking ass. That's a nat 1.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's 3 nat 1s already.
It's a nat 1 plus 2.
As this beak just barely scratches you, even though it doesn't, you manage to reduce it so that it doesn't cause any actual physical damage. This shockwave goes through your system as you feel yourself become restrained, and your
Crap.
skin begins to tighten and your joints begin to stiffen. All right, so that brings us to Heikki.
I'll cast Firebolt at the hurt one.
Where are you in this? Are you right up next to them, or are you?
I was probably, like, x-axis, we were probably 15 feet apart.
Okay.
So I turn and shoot at him. And I didn't get him because I rolled a 3.
Ooh. Yeah, this your firebolt flies over it as it ducks. Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Okay. Orianna, you are currently invisible.
These, whatever, are not humanoid, are they?
No,
Fuck.
decidedly not.
I don't know. They might have a human spirit in their eyes or something.
I looked in that chicken's eyes, and I saw the spark of a human being inside.
He's got dreams.
He's gonna be a dancer!
Just as a note, if the invisibility is the spell that I'm thinking of, then it lasts for up to an hour, but it will be canceled if you attack or cast a spell.
Okay. How close am I to these things? I guess we didn't really talk about the order that we were in before they found us.
No, but you were more or less walking into this area together, but not necessarily within melee range of each other.
So I'm not within melee range of Krolm.
You don't have to be.
Okay. Well, I would like to be.
Okay.
Can I come up behind him? And you said that the things were on, like, his left and right side?
Right now, there's one on his left, one on his right, and one in front. The one in front is the one that's been hurt.
Okay, well, I would like to, like, sneak up behind him and then cast Inflict Wounds on the one on the left.
Okay.
If it's a touch spell, would that do anything? Like, I'm not shooting sparks.
You have advantage on the melee attack.
Alright, I'll roll with advantage. That's a 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
Ooh.
Okay. So
Weak ass chickens.
4d10. Okay. 3, 1, and 7 is 11. Plus 3 is 14.
14 damage.
To the one... Okay, so I'm behind Krolm. So the one on our collective left.
Okay. 14 damage to not Harvey.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? You pop into vision now. You can see yourself. And this very surprised cockatrice can clearly see you also now.
I would like to leave.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll just, like, back up, I guess.
All right. So then the one that you just hit is going to get an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay.
That's an 8.
That does not hit. I escape unscathed. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Still no fucking bonus actions.
That brings us up to Harvey, the cockatrice, who is going to peck at Krolm again. Actually, Harvey's the one that got firebolted at, so he's actually going to run over and attack Heikki. So that's an 18 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, so that is a d4 plus 1. That's 3 piercing damage, and I need you to make a con save.
Don't fucking turn into stone, because I don't know how to fix that.
I'd like to use a Tides of Chaos
Okay.
for advantage. And that's... Oh, good thing I did it. That is a 15.
Okay. You resist whatever effect this is. That brings us back down to Krolm. I need you to make another con save.
Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Bastard! That's a 6.
Oh, man. Krolm solidifies.
No!
He is a statue now.
Of an animal?
He is a very Krolm-esque statue. That brings us down to not Harvey, who is going to turn to Orianna since she just hit him, and he's going to run up and peck at you.
Not Harvey is Archibald.
Okay. Nope, that's a 10.
Nope.
All
Fuck
right.
off.
So
Suck it, Archibald.
that brings us to not Harvey number 2, who, now that
Philip.
Krolm is stone, he is going to also follow the other one over to Heikki and attack,
Fuck. I cast shield.
if it hits.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And they're not flanking. The only reason it flanked before was because there were 3 of them, so these aren't on either side of you. So they won't have advantage. Oh, ooh, that's gonna hit though. That's a 22 to hit.
Oh, snakes. All right. So I don't have to cast shield beforehand?
No,
Oh,
the trigger is if it hits you, and you can know the attack roll, so you can tell if it's gonna do anything or not.
Okay. Well, then I sit there and take it.
Okay, so that's another d4 plus 1. That is 5 piercing damage, and you need to make another con save.
Okay, con save. It's plus 5. 16.
That's plenty. You have a plus 5 to con
I have a
saves?
plus 5 to con. I have 17 constitution.
This is your fight.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is both of the cockatrice. It is Heikki's turn now. So you have 2 lizard bat chickens right up in your face now.
Okay. I would like to jump back into spell shooting range.
Okay, it's going to provoke an attack of opportunity from each of them. So for the first one, that is not going to do it. That's a 9. And for the second one, that is a 14 to hit.
Okay, I'd like to cast shield with my reaction.
Okay.
And I roll on my wild surge. It's a 3. Okay, so am I backed up now?
Yeah.
All right. I spend 2 sorcery points and I twin spell chromatic orb fire damage at Harvey and not Harvey number 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Harvey and not Harvey number 2 or Archibald?
Archibald.
Okay, Archibald's the one over by Orianna right now.
Okay, then no, not Harvey number 2. Philip.
Okay.
Harvey and Philip.
All right.
Do I have to roll one at a time?
Yes.
Okay. All right, for Harvey, 15 plus 5, 20.
That's plenty.
And for Philip, 11 plus 5, 16.
Also plenty.
All right. Now, there are 3d8 apiece. Do I roll that twice?
Yes.
Okay. So for Harvey, we're looking at 15. And for Philip, 7.
Okay. Philip's still looking pretty good, but Harvey took a significant hit. Harvey's looking very, very almost dead. And that's your reaction and your action and bonus action because of quickened, right?
Yes, but I would like to move back a little bit further. Not quite the full movement, but maybe another 10, 15 feet.
Okay. That brings us to Orianna. You still have Archibald up in your face, pecking at you.
How far away is Heikki and the other 2?
He's backing away from them kind of at a parallel to you, so he's probably 20 feet, 30 feet from you.
Well, not Heikki. How far away are the baddies?
40 feet.
Oh,
You kind of backed away from Krolm in the opposite direction from Heikki.
gotcha.
Is there something you'd like to do that requires a different range?
I need a 10-foot radius. Could I get everybody, all 3 of them, in a range?
Oh, no. Not without them moving, no.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Am I in range Like, am I in melee with Archibald?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will have, like, one melee thing. I cast Arms of Hadar in an attempt to restrain this guy.
Arms of Hadar doesn't do restraints.
Well, it knocks you out, doesn't it? Oh, it's reactions.
Archibald's also looking pretty hurt. He's not quite as hurt as the other one, but he's pretty hurt.
Okay, this is what I do. I back up, take my opportunity attack.
Okay. That is not a dirty 20.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, so you take 5 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution save.
My Constitution save was a nat 1, which is the third one already.
Thanks
I'm
a
over
lot,
this shit.
guys.
Okay, so how many points did you say?
You took 5 piercing damage, and you
Okay.
are now restrained.
The priests find a bunch of statues in the woods. They steal all of our shit and leave us behind this time.
I can still cast my reaction.
Yes, you can still use your reaction.
So 15 to hit
That'll hit.
and 3d10. We just did this. 7, 3, and 2, so 12.
Oh, man, okay.
And
Archibald
then
is still just barely clinging to life.
Oh.
for my action, I would like to cast... Oh, if I cast something that is ranged, do I have double disadvantage?
Well, you'll have disadvantage.
You'll have regular disadvantage. Disadvantage doesn't stack.
Okay, so that's what I'll do. So 11 plus 6 to hit.
With the disadvantage?
Yep,
That
my
hits.
other one was at 18. So 1d10
Don't even have to roll it. It's dead.
is a 2. Are you sure about that? It's a 2.
It had a 1 hit point left.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah, Archibald croaks over, and you gain your Indoctrine and Death if you've used a spell slot yet.
I have, but I am still restrained.
You are still restrained.
Okay.
Oof. So it's me, Philip, and Harvey.
So that was Oriana's turn. So back up to Harvey. Harvey's gonna peck at you, Heikki. He's gonna run up to you first and then peck at you. How far away did you get?
15 feet plus whatever spell range is. By spell range, I mean the minimum distance for a range spell.
Okay. Oh, right. They have a flight speed of 40. So yeah, he's gonna flap up to you and peck at you again.
Okay.
Nope, that's a 2.
That's right.
So that's Harvey's turn. It would be Krolm's turn, but he is
Krolm is
currently
stoned.
calcified. Archibald is dead, which brings us back to Philip. So Philip is also going to flap up and attack Heikki. Nope, that's a 7.
Nice.
All right, so that brings us back to Heikki. You have 2 bird chicken bats on within melee range again.
Okay, I'm going to do it again and jump back and take opportunity attacks.
That's an 11 and an 18.
Okay, on the 18, I'm going to... Oh, if it ties, it goes to the attacker, right?
Right.
Okay, then I'm just going to take it.
Okay, so D4, you take 3 piercing damage, and I need you to make another con save.
Okay. 11.
That just meets it.
Oh.
So you resist it again. All right, so you move back some more.
Yeah, I move back some more. I now use my bonus action to convert a level 1 spell slot into 1 sorcery point. So that gives me 2 sorcery points. And then I use those 2 sorcery points and cast Chromatic Orb at level 2. And let's hope that hits. So here's...
So which one are you casting it at? Harvey looks very, very hurt. Phil looks pretty good.
Okay, well then, I'm twin casting it.
Oh, you're twin casting it. Okay.
Yeah. So first is Harvey. Ooh, and that's a 10.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, and then the next is Philip, and that's a 7. So that was great.
These 2 magic orbs fly off into the forest.
They were powerful orbs. And then I need to roll. Wild surge, and it's nothing. I turn and run. And go around, and I want to run out of there and then come back and circle around over to Krolm.
Okay, so you move your full movement speed. We'll just say that you ran towards Krolm whenever you ran away from them this time. So you get pretty much up to Krolm. He wasn't that far away.
Okay, and I've used my bonus action, so I just scream at him.
It is Orianna's turn. You no longer have a cockatrice right beside you. There's still the two that were chasing Heikki around.
Do I need to make a constitution save?
Oh, yes, you do.
14 plus 2.
Okay, you managed to shake off this stiffness that you had.
Completely?
Yep.
Oh. Well, okay. Then I cast Eldritch Blast at the one that looks terrible. 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's 3. 3 whole force damage.
Well, Harvey had 2 hit points left.
Nice.
So, second chicken down. Now it's just Phil.
That's all I got. I can move over to where Heikki is, closer to Krolm. But I'm not sure if I'll pass Philip on the way there.
You won't.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Okay. That brings us up to Phil, who's going to look at you and squawk very angrily and then fly away.
No!
That works for me. Are you kidding me? He turned Krolm to stone.
Okay. That's it. That's combat. Combat over. You have a Krolm statue now. Did I mention that you guys need to roll new characters for the session?
Do you think we can bronze it and keep it?
Everybody, I hate these knowledge checks because monstrosities are always awkward. Make an Arcana or a history. Not history. Arcana or a nature check.
18 for Arcana.
3 for E.
All right, so Orianna, with your knowledge of Arcana and of magical petrification and stuff, you do know enough to know that these are cockatrices and that their petrification lasts 24 hours.
Oh.
Oh my god, what
that's
are
not
we
so
gonna
bad.
do? What is it?
But, okay, we just need to wait. He's in a meditative state. That is what is happening.
He's very stoned, and it's going to take 24 hours for him to come down.
Unfortunately, it was the largest member of your party who got petrified, and it would be very impractical to drag him along.
Can we try to give him the potion? But I think we should cover his eyes up so he doesn't see this happening. I whisper.
We could do that, I think. I don't know if, yeah, let's try it.
Would
okay.
you like to investigate the Krolm statue?
Yes.
No, we want to pour the potion down his throat.
Yep. Or on his stone face. Mouth.
Oh, all right, well, Heikki has the potion, so tell me what you're doing.
Okay. First, I would like to take a bandana of some sort and cover his eyes. And then I would do my best to pour the potion down his face.
When you say down his face,
well,
are you talking about forehead or into the mouth?
into his mouth as much as possible.
Krolm, what was your expression when you were petrified?
I was probably kind of yelling.
Okay. You pour the potion into Krolm's mouth. Half of it puddles up in his open mouth, but most of it just kind of drips out.
Okay, so you effectively turn Krolm into a bird bath.
Well, at least I had an idea.
I'm going to say that Krolm was probably snarling down at the chicken, so
just
all of it
drooling down from my lower jaw.
If it pours on me, do I get any health points back?
No. If you want to try to catch it with your mouth as it's coming out of Krolm's mouth.
Out of his mouth?
Baby bird this shit.
Yeah. No, I have a little more dignity than that.
Only a little.
Only a little. I am really hurt.
It's the morning, right?
Yeah, this is basically first thing in the day.
Okay.
So we could kill a day.
Way too stoned early in the morning. I'm gonna keep making these jokes until I'm not stoned anymore. I'm just forewarning you.
How much rope do you have?
Rope?
Yes?
None.
You have no rope?
I don't think so.
Well, Damn it.
Did all my junk turn to stone with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would everything turn to stone except... Oh, you meant like your swords and stuff.
All of my extra crap.
Whoa! Where was your mind?
There's just a fleshy penis hanging over the statue. Weirdest art installation ever. So I'll say that Krolm is probably around 300 pounds in flesh form, plus gear. And since all of that turned to stone, it's gonna be damn near impossible to move this thing without a wagon.
Well, that's not what I was thinking. Are we around trees?
Yeah, there's some trees around.
Heikki, I have an idea. We need to strip bark in like strips, you know? Maybe we should do leaves and then tie the leaves together and create a sort of bread trail so that we don't have to wait around for a whole fucking day. Because our most constitution-based character...
I probably have the lowest constitution in the group, actually. Plus, I don't have con saves. I have +2. I just have more hit points than y'all. Well, actually, no, not even that. My hit points are meh.
So why are you in the group again?
Because my AC is redonkulous, that's why. And
yeah,
also,
okay.
when I'm not stoned, I'm also the healer. Which, if I wasn't stoned, I could heal myself from being stoned.
Oh, the irony.
Do I know if I cast Spare the Dying, if this will undo the magic?
It won't.
Okay.
You're probably well enough trained in Arcana to know that it would take a greater restoration.
That's like level 4 shit, yo. And you won't let us level up to level 4.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's level 5 magic. Which we don't get
damn.
till very late. I won't even get greater restoration until I'd be level 16 if I survive that long. Or 14 or so. 14 or 15.
Well, I mean, we could leave Candy.
In character, would you go forward without Krolm, knowing that he would wake up in 24 hours? Or would you sit and wait?
Heikki would do what he's told, really.
I don't know! You're putting too much pressure on me.
I say we just kind of hang around here and
wait for them to come back and kill us or to make us stone.
We lay in wait and ambush them when they come back. We be prepared this time. This time, I am afraid of the chickens.
Okay. I guess we wait around. Are there flowers on the ground and stuff?
Probably here and there.
I would like to create a grass halo and put it on the stone Krolm.
On Krolm Stone Dome?
Krolm Stone Dome.
Okay. You spend some time doing that.
And then
Make a
I would
survival
like to
check.
make a hula skirt. Survival +1. So 6 to make a halo.
6?
Yes.
It's a pretty shitty looking halo.
Okay. And then I make a hula skirt, which is 12.
Okay. It's not too hard. But it's not like the nice broadleaf tropical long grass. It's kind of like you plucked a bunch of wheat looking grass.
He needs a bra of coconuts.
Do you have any coconuts in your bag?
Let me look. I don't think so.
Do
Nope.
you have any coconut tasting candy?
Almond Joys have nuts.
I need to check something really quick. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, this fight coming up, it's actually rated for you guys happen to have those friends that you almost killed.
And a not statue Krolm.
Yeah.
So they thoroughly desecrate my body.
Red stained stone around Krom's mouth and now a hula skirt. It looks like kind of a terrifying statue, actually.
like I'm frozen mid-haka.
Yeah. Okay, so Orianna and Heikki, give me a perception roll. You've waited a few hours. You're kind of just hanging out in camp.
17.
What are we rolling?
Perceptions.
7.
Okay. Heikki first, and then several seconds later, Orianna, you hear some commotion and see 3 people walking haggardly towards you.
I hide.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, make a stealth roll.
Nat 20.
Ooh. 17.
Okay, so you both hide. Okay, passive perception is... Oh, wait, where is it?
Not fucking 20.
Yeah.
Not good. So these 3 people kind of stumble into your area and are very aware that there is a giant stone Goliath with a hula skirt and a red-stained mouth. And
a halo.
And a halo of... a kind of falling apart halo of flowers on the head. And you see the one that you would guess to be their leader walk up to the statue and be like, "Whoa, that's gnarly."
Keanu Reeves is in this?
Guys, I don't know what made this, but, like, it freaks me out, and I kind of just want to get off this fucking island now, so I guess let's keep going. And the other 2 are like, okay, and they continue to walk.
I go, stop where you are, or you'll be turned to stone.
I cast Thaumaturgy and create a loud thunder boom after he says that.
And I cast Minor Illusion and make, like, lightning bolts in the air.
Okay. Sure, why not? There's a flash as if there was lightning somewhere, even though there's not that many clouds in the sky and it's very not overcast.
Yeah, it makes it even scarier.
But the voice was very clearly coming from towards the bottom of a tree nearby.
I cupped my hands.
I threw my voice.
Give me a performance check against their insight, I guess.
Is this a dual performance check?
I just cast a spell.
I'll say performance with advantage, and Oriana's spell is helping.
Okay. Oh, I got a 5 and a nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so 16 and 2 and 5. Okay. They all freeze in their tracks.
I would like to continue this and be like, leave your tokens or die.
That's what I was going to say.
We don't have a token. I mean, we had a token, but we just got our asses handed to us and it was taken. Tree spirit.
Then I guess you die.
You lie!
Come on. This day's been really shitty, man.
These guys are as stoned as me.
We were just sitting around camp and these 4 guys came out and they were like, smash, smash, smash! And they took our token.
I lean over to Heikki and say, cast sleep.
I cast Sleep on the center of him. It's a 20-foot radius with my final spell slot.
Oh, you know what this just reminded me of? In Princess Bride, where he's like...
I am not wet, violet woman. There will be no survivor.
Okay, so go ahead and you cast Sleep.
Yeah, it's 5d8 and I have 4, so here we go. Ooh, so that's 10 plus 12, 22 plus 2, 24.
Okay.
I hope that was enough to knock one of them out.
The 2 guys that were not talking both slump unconscious. And you hear the guy that was talking go, "Oh shit, man. Come on, guys."
They will die if you do not give the token or all of your valuables.
We literally just got mugged, man. I don't have any valuables or tokens.
Is this the best you can do? You're literally begging for your life.
Wait a second.
I make another flash in the air with Minor Illusion.
Alright, he's gonna make another wisdom check to see if he... No. He's very convinced. He is super convinced.
That's because we're very convincing.
It's also because he rolled a 1. It's more because he rolled a 1.
I think you should just let me do all the storytelling.
Alright, from behind this tree, you see him reach down the back of his pants and work for a second, and then he drops a small pouch on the ground that has a very pathetic jingle to it, and then he just bolts away from his companions and this clearing.
Is the implication that was in his butt?
You tell me. It was the only valuable that he had hidden enough not to be taken before. Are you doing anything in the next 45 seconds before these guys wake up?
Well, we can search them and not wake them up, right?
I mean, they're only going to be asleep for a little bit longer.
I can search someone in 45 seconds.
Let's go.
If you're doing a rushed check, roll a dex save to see if you, or a dex check, I should say, to see if you can do this without waking them up.
19 dex.
Okay.
That's 8.
You stand there,
Okay.
and I will give you the stuff to hold.
You can't decide that after it's happened.
Well...
So, Amber, roll a investigation check. Heikki, the guy that you just kind of ran over and started shoving your hands places, and he wakes up and is like, well, what the, oh, gnome!
Quick, man, run!
He just gets up and starts running.
My investigation was 18.
Okay. Other than the beat-to-shit leather armor this guy is wearing, he's got nothing.
Cool, we just robbed a bunch of poor guys.
We didn't rob them yet, and I put a piece of candy in his pocket.
I shake and I'm like, you need to go right now!
Fuck! And he gets up and runs.
But candy got in his pocket first.
And he yells, Ty! Ty! As he goes.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah. Dweebs.
Fucking nerds.
Well, that was addressed in a very different and expedient manner that I was expecting. So, the rest of the day passes uneventfully. You get very bored. If you'd like to try to do something creative during this time, you can let me know. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get to the next night.
I would like to teach Heikki how to play catch, but that's about it.
How to play catch? Like he doesn't know how to play catch?
He doesn't know how to play catch. He doesn't know the right way, the tiefling way.
Oh, what's the tiefling way?
You're supposed to be using your tail.
Here, I'll make one for you out of grass, and then we'll see how well that works.
I've seen your grass weaving skills.
Hey, if you think you can do better.
Oh, shit. Yeah, by the way, Devin's with you guys.
I assumed he got
always
lost
hiding in the
night.
background, staying out of the conflict.
Didn't we dump him with somebody?
I thought we
No.
did
Yeah,
too.
I thought we did.
You didn't. I don't remember you saying that. And I listened to the episode yesterday.
I thought we were trying to dump him with, or no, because I guess they were both unconscious when we left.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't want to go with the people that we just knocked out.
I mean, why would he? He did make some snide comments about you being unpleasant folk, though, after that whole exchange.
Well, he is literally forgettable, so I'm okay with that.
Okay. Nighttime comes. Nighttime cometh.
Ah!
Fighter of the night man.
Nothing happens.
Guardian of the sun.
You wake up after a full rest.
Oh, yay, get all my stuff back.
Do I, as Stone Me, get anything back?
That's a good question.
I mean, I really didn't use much of anything. I didn't lose any hit points, and I used my Stone's Endurance, but that's about it.
I think the petrification would prevent the processes from giving you a long rest, but you won't have exhaustion as if you'd been awake this whole time either. It's just kind of you wake up just how you were.
Mm-hmm.
Have any of the wolf statues come alive?
There weren't any in the immediate area. It was just like every once in a while you'd pass one.
Oh, okay.
It's not like a whole grove of them or anything. But using your, knowledge of the cockatrice and how that works, you expect that they probably would have by now.
I guess I should have done this before, but can I investigate the cockatrice's bodies to see, would I know if any part of them is innately valuable as a arcana type thing?
Like, does their blood turn things to stone? Yes, it does.
You're very wise. You get all the things. Congratulations.
You win D&D.
They don't really have much. I mean, there's some claws that maybe somebody can make a necklace out of or something. Maybe taking the beaks to the right place, an alchemist could do something with them. but it's not something that just like any vendor would buy.
Okay. Well, then never mind. I'm good.
So morning comes around. You wait around till Krolm begins to unpetrify. Krolm, you are coming to your senses as your stone becomes flesh again.
I get a little bit of that bit of potion that was still in my throat.
By the way, Heikki, the potion has refilled.
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
All right, where's the thing that was my breakfast?
We did all of the things without you.
I have an important note, though. Krolm, your maximum health is reduced by 1.
Ah,
What?
Now, hurry up. We must go. We lost a whole day.
it was only a morning. What are you talking about?
It was yesterday morning, and now it is today morning.
Does the cockatrice seem less fresh?
It does seem like it's been sitting out for a day.
Your flies.
See, I had time to give you a skirt, which I think you should keep, by the way, but that is just me.
It's stunning.
And a headpiece, because it makes you look pretty. You need something up there on your chrome dome.
I dust off what's up top, but I don't bother with the skirt.
Okay.
Makes you look very regal.
Now, we must go north. We already spent a whole day doing nothing. We must go. Now, go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Okay.
Do I notice any footprints from the other people being here?
Make a survival check.
That is a 17.
Yeah, it looks like there's some footprints that are made by a human-sized male.
Who else came here?
That was Devin. He was teaching us how to dance and then ran off.
He's
Fucking
still
Devin.
there. He's not leaving.
Damn it!
I mean, you can kick him out, but he's not going to willfully decide to go off by himself into this crazy place.
Devin.
I agree.
Yeah, he just makes me mad.
Are we all saying this while we're looking at him?
He's currently preoccupied sketching a mushroom.
Look at him drawing.
With his paper. Alright, Devin, we're going. You can stay. We would prefer you to stay. Okay, bye.
Well, if it's all the same, I'll just tag along with you. Thanks.
Whatever. Don't get yourself killed. And maybe be more useful in the future.
I am keeping a very safe distance. So safe, you may forget I'm here from time to time.
Yeah, that will happen. Let us go north.
I start walking north.
Okay, you are at the Mountain Pass River now, so you can just follow it upstream towards the crater.
Alright, I would like to stand on Krolm's shoulders.
Alright.
So this landscape is very different than the grasslands or the swamp or the jungle. It's very mountainous. It's becoming more barren as you gain elevation. Seems a lot drier than the other places. It's kind of like a chain of mountains on either side of you. You're going between them in this long canyon that this river winds down. And it's pretty steep on either side, but there's a little bit of a path on either side of the river that you can stick to without getting your feet wet. You noticed as you came around the mountains and found the river, and you could see it from your campsite while Krolm was a stone statue, that off in the distance a little ways, downstream from you, but not right along the river. Remember where we talked about the male symbol and how it was kind of this river ran along the arrow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is at the tip of the arrow. There is the largest mountain by far on this island. And the top is obscured in the clouds. You're currently heading away from it, though. That's just what you see. So, you're making your way upriver?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check, everybody.
Dirty 20.
Nat 1.
Ooh, nice.
9.
Okay. With a 20, Orianna, you notice that some of the rocks along the riverbed don't look like river rocks. And upon closer inspection, it almost looks like a stone statue, like another animal statue that had been broken, and there were only some pieces left.
Is there a way I would be able to confirm that? Like, through an Arcana check or anything?
There's not that many pieces left. Basically, you're finding, like, it looks like the hoof and leg of, like, a goat, but it's broken.
Oh, so it doesn't look like a person.
No.
It looks like a...
It's for sure an animal, but there's not much of it there. It looks like it was probably a goat, just because, you're in the mountains and it has a furry hoof leg.
Okay. Guys, this looks like a goat leg, and I'm not sure what is going on, so be aware of stone animals falling from the sky.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you continue working your way on.
Keep looking up at the sky every so often.
You walk for a little ways further, and you come out to this area where the bank between the cliff and the river widens out a little bit, and there's some large boulders scattered around, and you notice that on the cliffside there's a cave entrance. And then go ahead and make another perception check.
11.
17.
15.
Okay. Heikki and Krolm, you both notice that there are a lot more pieces of stone animals in this area. No whole statues, though.
They're really falling here concentratedly.
What?
The animals falling from the sky. I think they're falling at this point.
This is their favorite drop-off
yes,
spot.
Exactly.
Interesting.
They like this place, is the scientific term.
Do you want to check it out?
Sure.
Or move on?
Do we think that there's a token?
Are you asking in character, or...
I'm in character asking.
Yeah. Usually when he talks like this, it's in character.
But not always.
Sometimes I just like to talk about my day.
I met with my financial advisor.
We're closing on a house.
If it is only the cockatrices in the hole, then they will not have a token. But maybe there is more than just the wing bat chicken things in there. I do not know. I did not roll high enough investigation.
Yeah, I don't see anything. If there's not a token, I don't want to get smashed by a animal statue falling from the sky.
I think that is a fair thing to not want to happen to you.
Okay, so you just are going to walk through this patch of boulders and keep going?
Mm-hmm.
As you walk through this area and the rocks are crunchy, you hear something emerge from the cave. And it does not sound like a cockatrice.
Aww.
I hide behind a boulder.
Okay, make a stealth check.
12. Oh, wait, no, that's a 9.
Oh.
Not bad.
Okay. So, Heikki and Krolm, are you just sitting in this opening looking at the cave now?
I'm trying to hug the wall, the side of the cave, the outside side.
Okay.
If the roof of the cave ever ducked down, I probably would have gotten off Krom's shoulders, but otherwise I'm probably not.
Yeah, there's not a lot of overhang here. It's more of, just a steep mountainside cliff and then the opening to the cave. So out of the corner of your eyes, you see a very large lizard shape crawling out of the cave. And go ahead and make, I guess, nature or arcana checks. Or history checks. Any of the above.
All of them? It would be a 5.
11.
It's a frog!
Oh shit, guys, this is gonna be fun.
It's a nat one.
Man, we have to count up all the nat ones at the end of this episode, because it's like a fuck ton, and it's not
statistically
cool.
unlikely.
Okay, so giant-ass multi-legged lizard is coming angrily out of the cave.
Well, how many multi-legs are we talking about? I mean, lizards usually have 4 legs, right?
I believe it is 6? Oh, no,
shit.
sorry, 8. 8-legged...
Is it an arachnid lizard?
8-legged, spiky, giant lizard with glowing eyes.
It's a spoder lizard.
Does it look rocky at all, too? Or is it like lizardy skin?
It's kind of rocky-ish. Like, the scales are pretty blocky and large. It's too far away. Without being up close, you can't tell if it's actually made of rock.
I've seen a lobster before. It looks like that?
No.
Oh.
So this thing is going to come out, obviously looking for his next meal. So I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
Damn it. That's a 9.
Can I jump off as we see the guy?
Yeah.
21.
11.
All right. Ooh. Has a -1 initiative, but it rolled a 17. All right. First in the order is Heikki. This giant-ass, multi-legged, rocky-looking lizard crawled out. First, I need to know if you are looking at it.
Yes.
Then the first thing that I need you to do is make a Constitution save.
11.
Okay. You feel yourself become restrained. You cannot move, and you have disadvantage on attacks.
On spell attacks, too?
Yeah, anything that's an attack roll.
Okay. And I cast Firebolt at it.
Okay. With disadvantage?
So that's 7.
Nope. Just glances off the side of this thing as it stares you down.
Can I tell that it was because I looked at it?
You already made a check on it, but I would say you can make another Arcana check just from the effect itself to see if you can tell what happened.
No, I got a 3.
Okay.
Something's got me!
I'll say that you guys were probably still 30 feet from the cave entrance, along the side of the cliff, and then Orianna was behind a boulder, so she's probably like 40 feet from it, from the cave entrance. This thing crawled about 10 feet out, so Orianna, you're about 30 feet away from it, but behind a boulder right now. But it did seem to be heading in your direction before it stopped to look at Heikki. So next in the order is the creature. And now that it sees Heikki and Krolm, it's going to start walking over your direction. It only has 20 feet of movement, though, so it's only going to get within 10 feet of you. But its glowing eyes are staring you down. Next in the order is Krolm. Are you looking at it?
Probably. Because I had that nat 1 on my nature check.
Con save.
Balls. 11.
Oof, just doesn't make it. So you feel yourself become restrained as well.
And I will attempt to reach into my pack and huck a javelin.
Ooh, unfortunately you left all your javelins with the Broadrear.
Oh, right, I did. God damn, I forgot. Shit. Shit.
Don't worry, you have a hula skirt.
Let's see.
It gives you +1 to fancy.
You don't use that roll very often, but when you need to, it's really important.
I am going to cast Shield of Faith upon myself, as they call for the Guardian to watch over me.
Just gonna go full tank mode on it.
Alright, Orianna, you are behind this boulder. You peek around and see this giant lizard heading towards the other two. As you kind of step around to peek, it turns its head and gazes at you. Are you looking at it?
Yeah.
Okay, make a con save.
9.
Okay, you feel yourself become restrained. Your movement speed is 0 and you have disadvantage on attacks.
Perfect.
This is great. None of us has figured out why.
Yeah, would I be able to make an Arcana check after I figure out, like, I'm not touching
Yeah,
anything.
anybody who is affected by this can make a check to see if you can figure out why.
Okay.
There was a 17?
Yeah.
I made a 19.
Orianna, probably from your studies, you didn't realize what it was like upon first seeing it, but now that you've felt this effect, you're like, oh shit, I know what this is. This is a basilisk. And Krolm, you, from tribal stories, there's legends of giant lizard monsters that looking in the eyes is a bad thing. Alright, so Orianna, are you doing anything?
Yeah, it's headed towards Krolm, right?
Yes, it's 10 feet away from Krolm and Heikki right now.
Alright, I say, don't look at it, and then cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, disadvantage.
It's a nat 20. A nat 20 and a dirty 20.
Okay, still hits.
Okay. So 1d10 force is a 4.
This wave of force smacks it in the side, and it seems to do a little bit, kind of bent one of its knees in a weird way.
Does it dissuade it from moving towards Krolm?
You'll have to wait until its turn to find out.
Well, okay.
And with Orianna, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so back to the top of the order with Heikki. This thing is 10 feet away from you. Are you looking at it?
Well, she yelled, don't look at it, right?
Actually, yeah, without even looking at it, because you've already had this effect, I need you to roll again, the con save.
Okay. 20. Dirty.
Okay. you managed to shake it off. And then she did yell not to look at it, so...
Okay. I would like to retreat another 20 feet.
Okay.
And then...
I'm gonna try to... Since we're doing Theater of the Mind here, whenever you talk about, like, running away from stuff and repositioning, I'm gonna try to do it in your favor so that you're not, like, running way away from your teammates and stuff.
Yeah. I'm strategically running. I'm not cowardly running. I'm, like, running, around to flank.
Okay.
And I cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay. You will have disadvantage because you're not looking at it.
No, I cast Firebolt.
So, let me get this straight. You can't look at it at all, but is it like Medusa where she has to look at you? Like you can look at its back?
The actual text says, if a creature starts its turn within 30 feet of the basilisk and the two of them can see each other, the basilisk can force the creature to make a Constitution saving throw if the basilisk isn't incapacitated. So if you get more than 30 feet away, you can look at it, and or if it can't see you. But it's, like, this is its whole nature, so it's got its head on a swivel, pretty much.
That's fair.
I just ran 20 feet away, and it was 10 feet to begin with. Now, I might have ran at a diagonal, but am I at least 30 feet away?
So it was 10 feet away, and you have 25 movement speed, so you can get up to 35 feet away from it.
Okay. Yeah. Can I do that and know that I can get that far away and look at it?
You don't really know, but in the heat of the moment, you may, after you run, you may forget not to look at it.
Yeah, probably not. So, yeah, I'll go Fireball with disadvantage, but I'm about 30 feet away. Firebolt. 18.
That'll hit.
Okay.
There are also the scattering of boulders around, so if you would like, and you're not against the cliff, you can position yourself so that you can only see the body of the thing unless it's facing directly at you.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
In which case, that would break its line of sight.
Okay, I would like to do that. But here's damage. 7.
Okay. Your firebolt smacks it in the hip, and it leaves a singe mark.
Did it look like it did damage, or did it look like it was just burning on like a piece of rock?
It did damage. The basilisk hissed at you after it felt the impact.
And I partially conceal myself, and I look at it.
All right. So that brings us back to the basilisk, and since the closest thing is Krolm, it's gonna close the gap and take a bite, which is a 22.
Ooh. Just hits. God damn.
Oh.
Okay, so that's 9 plus 3, 12 piercing damage plus 2d6 poison damage. So 12 piercing and 8 poison.
So that's 20 damage.
That's a big bite.
Jeez.
So I got a few hit points left, but not much. Oh, and also I need to make a con save to maintain Shield of Faith because it's concentration. And balls! I lose Shield of Faith.
Oh.
Okay. So that's the basilisk's turn. Next is Krolm. You're within melee range of it now, but you also have to start your turn with a Constitution save.
Constitution save. That's an 18.
That'll do it. You shake it off.
All right.
Nice.
And now that you've remembered these stories, are you averting your gaze?
I will avert my gaze, and I will cast Thunderous Smite upon mine axe, and I will strike at thee. Fucking balls of shit. That's an 18 and a 4 for a 9.
Damn it.
Yeah, that won't do it.
So I still have Thunderous Smite is still up until I get hurt again and or die.
Right. As you're averting your gaze, you swing. Is it an axe you're using?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you hear it thud into the ground next to the basilisk. Anything else on your turn?
I can attempt to retreat. I'm going to attempt to retreat back into the boulders.
Okay, you're no longer restrained, so it won't have advantage. And you can move. It's going to take its attack of opportunity. Oof. Damn. That is a 16 plus 5.
Oh.
21. Motherfuck! So that'll hit.
Okay, so 2d6. That is much lower. 3 plus 3 is 6 piercing damage. And then another 8 poison damage.
Oh my
Unconscious.
gosh.
So as Krolm begins to run, this thing snaps and catches his calf, and he just stumbles down and falls unconscious from the blood loss and poison.
No more Thunderous Smite.
So that brings us to Orianna.
Okay, so would I know where the thing was based on his yelling? I'm assumed when he got bit, he yelled out and all that other good stuff.
Yeah.
Could I peek around real quick?
Yeah, you can peek around the boulder to the side where the head doesn't have a line of sight to you.
Okay. So I do that, and then I would like to use my Dark Shard Amulet.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
5 plus 5.
That just makes it.
Perfect. I would like to cast Toll the Dead. A target you choose must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Ooh. It has a -1, so that's a 17.
Damn.
Jeez.
Okay, so it succeeds. So because it saved, it didn't affect it.
Right. So that was your action.
So
Any movement or anything? You're a good distance from it still. Actually, you are, because it advanced another 10 feet towards Krolm, you're actually 40 feet from it right now, so you don't even need to avoid your gaze or position selectively. So are you just going to stay where you are?
well, I have what's my speed? 25?
30.
No. So how far away am I from Krolm?
Also 40 feet.
Alright, I would like to maneuver myself to where I move my full movement towards Krolm, but stay out of line of sight of the thing.
Okay, there's a boulder that's closer to Krolm than the one that you're at, so you could run to it, and you'd be within, like, 15 feet of Krolm.
Okay, that works.
Okay.
And that's my move. That's my turn.
Alright. Brings us back to the top of the order with Heikki. You just saw Krolm bite the dust.
Boom, boom, boom. Another Krolm bites the dust.
Orianna tried to cast a spell to no effect and then repositioned. What are you doing?
I am standing up and casting Chromatic Orb at level 2, and I'm also using Tides of Chaos to gain advantage.
Okay, are you looking at it, or are you far enough away that you don't need to worry about it?
I'm far enough away that I don't need to worry about it.
Okay.
Ooh, I got a 17 and a 16 plus 5. So,
Both hit, or either would hit.
okay. So that is 4d8.
What kind of damage did you say?
Thunder.
Okay.
That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 damage. It's looking roughed up, but still pretty steady. Did you roll your wild magic?
No. Oops, I dropped it. Oh, I dropped that one. It's not a 1.
Okay.
I would like to run to where I could try to throw the bottle to Orianna.
Okay. You're already pretty close to her. Probably within 10 or 15 feet of each other.
I imagine that's an action, right?
Tossing something that's not, like, damaging, I would say could be a bonus action.
Okay, I'd like to toss the potion. Toss.
I would like to catch the potion without having to make a check for
Well,
it.
go ahead and make a check for it anyway.
What is it? Dex?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, plenty. You catch it, no problem. So that was Heikki's turn. Next up is the Basilisk, who can still tell that there's other creatures around, so it's going to advance. Let's see, it has 20 feet of movement. This is where Theater of the Mind becomes difficult. Orianna is about 15 feet away, but behind a boulder. So it's going to use its full movement to move towards that boulder, and it's going to get basically between Orianna and Heikki, but not within melee range of either of you. It's just basically getting to where it's within 30 feet, and it has eye contact now.
If we make it, or...
Well, it has a line of sight. It's on your turn that it matters.
Oh, okay.
So that's the Basilisk's turn. It would Krolm, you need to make a death saving throw.
Save. Failed.
Okay, 1 fail.
Jeez. Oh gosh.
Brings us to Orianna. Are you averting your gaze now that it's closer?
Yeah, so the way I imagine is like me and Heikki are in the middle and then Krolm's off to the right. So I'm like trying to get towards Krolm and the Basilisk came in between me and Heikki. So I could run towards Krolm, right?
Yeah, you can run around the boulder that you were behind and get to Krolm without coming into contact with the Basilisk.
Okay, so that is what I would like to do. And then I have a game mechanics question. If I give Krolm the health potion, does he automatically come back?
If you're healed above 0, then you gain consciousness again.
Okay, so for my action, I would like to cast Spare the Dying. One creature, not undead or construct, with 0 current HP becomes stable.
Okay, you don't have to do that if you're feeding him the potion.
But if I feed him the potion, the amount that he is dead by will get eaten up by...
No, you just go down to 0 when you're down. You don't go to negative.
Okay, so he's already at 0.
Yeah, so he's at 0. So if you feed him a potion, he'll be at however many that heals him for.
Okay, then I give him the witch's potion.
Okay.
All of it. The whole thing.
Roll 44 plus 4.
I do that?
Yeah, you're the one that's using the potion, so you do it.
4, 3, 3, so 10 plus 2 plus 4, so 16.
All right.
16.
Back up to 16.
And then whenever he wakes up, I hide the potion behind me.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
And Krolm, make a perception check.
8.
21.
All right. Some liquid was just poured into you from somewhere. Tastes kind of like potion.
I did it like magic. It just has a cough syrupy taste afterwards. It's weird.
All right, so that was your bonus action and movement.
Yeah, can I see the body of the basilisks now?
You ran around the boulder, all the way around almost, so you can see the whole thing. So you'll still need to avert your gaze.
Okay. How far away am I from it?
So it moved from Krolm 20 feet away, so it's 20 feet from you.
Okay, so I would like to cast Ray of Enfeeblement. A ranged spell attack. On a hit, the target deals only half damage. Oh, it says with weapon attacks that use strength, but on my paper it says attacks that use strength. Would that carry over?
I would think so. I don't know why it wouldn't. A jaw is its weapon. I think when it says weapon attacks, that basically means it doesn't count towards spell attacks.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I would like to look at it and make my Constitution save.
Okay.
That's a nat 1.
You feel your joints stiffen and your skin harden as you're restrained.
And cast Ray of Enfeeblement, which is
At disadvantage.
Oh yeah. Which is a 15.
That just hits.
Okay. So the target deals half damage with weapon attacks that use strength. And you can make a Constitution save to end the spell.
Until when?
Up to 1 minute.
Okay. So that's your turn. Brings us back up to Heikki. So this thing is now within range and within vision. Not within melee range, but within the 30-foot range and within vision of you. Are you averting your eyes?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And then I would also like to run. Not more than 25 feet, though, because I don't want to use my action.
Okay. So you can get outside of the 30-foot range and then take your action.
I would like to get outside of the 30-foot range and then cast Chromatic Orb at level 2. Ooh, 19 plus 5.
That'll definitely
Nice.
Okay, here's my Wild Surge. 11. So now we do 4d8. 21.
21.
21 damage?
Yeah.
Nice.
Damn, son.
It's looking considerably hurt now. 2 of its legs are just dragging now, and it's pretty roughed up. So that was your turn. So next is the basilisk's turn. Because you are now out of its range, it is going to turn back towards Krolm and Orianna and move back to them, which would take its full movement, but it can get to them. And it is going to chomp at Orianna with advantage because she's restrained. That's gonna hit. That's a 16 and an 18.
Yep. But you only do half damage.
So
it's only
2d6
28.
plus 3. That's 9 plus 3 is 12, halved to 6 piercing damage, plus 7 poison damage.
Half?
No, the poison's not halved because it's not strength-based.
So 6 plus 7?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you wish to hellish rebuke?
Oh, yes. Thank you. So make your dex save.
Bitch.
Let's see. So that's an 18.
Fuck me!
So it takes half of 3d10.
Remember how we were like, hey, DM, we're gonna not engage in this, and you were like, fuck it, they're gonna engage in this anyway.
If you had tried to stealth pass, then you could have avoided this.
8 and 9, 17. Halved is, what, 8?
It's looking very rough now. That was the Basilisk's turn, so now it's Krom's turn. You are right next to this thing that is looking very rough. Are you averting your eyes?
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna avert my eyes. And I am going to slam down on this fucking lizard that's been fucking me up all day. That is a 16.
That'll hit!
Nice.
And I will smite this fuck.
Okay.
Get smote, you fucking lizard thing. So that is 9 slashing damage plus 13 radiant.
Whoa!
For
Wow.
23. Or 22.
Well, if it had been 23,
God damn.
it wouldn't have mattered because it has 3 hit points.
I was like, I thought this thing was almost dead.
This lizard is now thoroughly dead.
Do I need to make another Constitution save?
Yes.
Damn it. Alright, I need all the good vibes, guys.
Wom, wom, wom.
That was cocked. Hang on. 14 plus 2.
That was cocked. Uh-huh. We know what
It
happened.
was.
No, I believe you. That succeeds. You shake it off.
Yay!
All right.
You managed to succeed against the most dickish thing I've done as a DM yet.
I would like to try to carve out its eyes without looking at them.
Okay, make a survival check.
Would it be survival with disadvantage or just straight survival?
I mean, you can feel them.
Yeah,
Okay.
you've carved out eyes before with your eyes closed.
I've carved a lot of eyes in my day. That is 16.
You managed to pop out one of them. The other one was actually destroyed by your axe in that last hit.
I just stick it in, like, do I have, like, a free sack? Does anyone have a spare sack?
You always have your prison pocket.
Can we look around and see if Devin has been stoned?
Just then, Devin approaches from a safe distance. He was staying well more than 30 feet away from this thing, so...
I would like to investigate the cave that it came out of.
Okay.
Who's hurt?
Me.
Not me.
Alright, I will give Orianna 5, and I will give myself 5.
Can I roll to get my Tides of Chaos back since we're out of combat and everything?
You have to cast a spell to roll.
Oh,
to get
okay.
that back.
Basically, Tides of Chaos lasts until... Yeah, it's either until a long rest or until the DM forces an auto surge upon you.
So actually from the D100 list.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see. But I have no control over that.
Well, you roll the D100, but other than that, no.
Okay.
But basically, Tides of Chaos means that at some point, even if you don't roll a 1 on a Chaos roll, Cole could just make you have a surge.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I'm not going to do it every time, because I don't want you to, like, have perma Tides of Chaos.
Right. I just really want this guy to be very wild, surgy magic.
Next episode, you fireball us, TPKing all of us.
That's a possibility.
My investigation of the cave was a 23.
Okay. Don't ask me how you find stuff in this cave of stuff that turns everything to stone, but you managed to find, let's see.
Did we ever pick up that one dude's Keanu Reeves butt sack?
No. You left it in the woods.
I definitely wasn't touching
Yeah.
it. I don't care how much gold is in there.
And I didn't even know it happened.
Scattered around for various reasons, unbeknownst to you, you find 12 gold pieces in the cave.
Okay, so everyone gets 4 extra pieces of gold.
I like the sharing of loot. It's so much better not to have to go, I searched your body!
But that's all that's in there? Like, it's just stone animals, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing arcana or weapons or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
This thing generally turns everything it comes into contact with into stone completely, and then eats the stone.
I was wondering, with the velociraptors out there, how the stone kind of went into the attacking and eating and surviving.
Well, I think you rolled a high enough thing with the cockatrice to know that cockatrice only eat things that they can swallow whole. It's things that they scratch with their beak that get turned into stone, and that's like a defensive thing for them.
Gotcha. Well, guys, I know it is a little scary, I guess. Well, what time is it?
You had to wait around until well into daylight before Krolm unpetrified, so it's probably early afternoon at this point.
Okay, so we can keep moving. We don't need to make camp or anything.
I mean, that's up to you guys.
No, I say we keep moving through the night.
Yeah.
Through the night.
Maybe not that, but yeah, we can keep moving.
Okay. So, let's see. You keep walking forward for a couple hours. Let's see. Oh, no, nothing happens. So, nighttime. Time to go sleepy bye.
Alrighty.
Devin's very interested in this river canyon and its denizens.
How far away from the castle in the thing are we? The temple?
The temple?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know for sure. You've been following this river for most of a day now, though, so...
Okay.
You don't expect that the river would be too awful much longer.
And we're headed up towards like the source waters, right? Like upriver.
Right. You've been staying in the canyon, but you've been gaining elevation, following the river upstream.
Alright. Whenever we bog down for the night, while Devin is looking at stuff, I want to just toss clods of mud at, like, near him, just to sort of splash him with mud.
Like a gorilla.
Okay. As you settle down for the night, Krolm, you're tossing these mud clods, and you feel kind of a not great feeling in your chest. Your maximum health is reduced by 1 again.
Can I make a medicine check?
Yes.
That is 18.
You've accidentally consumed some poison plants before, and it has kind of the same effect, but you don't know of anything that's been happening that could be causing that.
Would I be able to estimate whether my own paladin abilities would be powerful enough?
Or like, this is beyond my skill.
Actually, before I answer that, I need to refresh my memory exactly on what Lay on Hands can do. It can cure disease or
poison.
Like normal poisons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the poison is what it most closely resembles, so you would have a reason to try.
So I will try. I'll use my last 5 points of Lay on Hands to try to end whatever poison or disease is plaguing me.
Okay. It doesn't seem to help.
Alright, so do we take a long rest
Yeah.
and start back at this point, next point? Like, actually do the rest and get all our stuff back at the beginning of next episode?
You fall asleep at the end of this episode, and we don't know what will happen in the night.
Are you done?
No.
Y'all are a bunch of dorks. Yeah, so everybody has 39 gold now. I don't know if we actually said the number, but yeah, that's the number.
Sweet.
I don't know if I already calculated it or not, because I have 51 gold.
What? I have 0 gold.
Why did you write down 0 if you already know that you had 39?
No, I mean before.
You don't start with any?
Yeah, you
I
should have
didn't.
started. You should have.
Well,
If you did character gen right, you would have started with somewhere around 10 gold at least.
sorry, I was busy making a badass character. I wasn't really worried about my financial stability.
It was more the backstory.
Orianna blew it all on booze in the port town of Cliff's End.
What kind of whore do you think I am who just
The
blows
drunken
money
kind.
on booze?
Okay.
All right, so are we actually starting play now?
Hold on, I think that's Heikki's voice now. I think he's going to be a Popeye kind of character.
Oh no!
Oh, God.